What's up guys, Chris from FM World here and welcome to episode 4 of my Chelsea FM16 career save. In the previous episodes we've started off pre-season, we had 2 positive results and a not so positive result out in Russia in the last episode, ended in a 1-1 draw. Moving on now, we face League 2 club Red Star FC. Should be an easy win for us. More and more seeing that we'll be switching back to our main attacking tactic, which is the 4-2-3-1 that I described in the first video. What I wanted to do today as well, though, leading up to this match, we're going to tackle first area that we're looking to improve, which is midfield. Now, as I briefly mentioned as well in some of the previous videos, I've mainly identified 4 targets. I'm looking to bring in 1 or 2 of them. Okay, so starting off, we've got Yuri Tillemans from Anderlecht in Belgium. As you can see here, 3-star going up to 4.5-star scouting summary. I'm just going to report. From what I can see here as well, it looks like the kid's got a lot of potential. Still very young. In fact, he is 18 years old, and can play in the centre of the park in a more defensive position as well as a more offensive position. So that will be perfect for us. Looking at some of the stats, as you can see, for a midfielder, definitely needs to have a good first touch, good passing, vision, and it looks like the kid's got everything. What we're going to do, we're going to kick off with some bids here. We're going to make an offer for him. As you can see, he's valued at 1.5 million. That's a bit too little. That definitely wouldn't accept that. I believe he would be sold in the region of about 20 to 30 million. So we're going to kick off bidding with a 15 million straight bid to Anderlecht. We'll be bidding for all 4 of them, and again, depending on what they ask, we'll see what's best. So that's Yuri Tillemans, Belgian 18-year-old midfielder. Another name we're going to be looking at today is Maximilian Meyer from the Bundesliga, plays with Schalke. As you can see, he plays all over midfield, but his main position is behind the striker. Looking at the scouting reports, as you can see, we're still scouting these players, but again, very similar to Yuri Tillemans. Currently 2 to 3-star, potential of going up to 3 or all the way up to 5-star. At the moment, compared to our squad, he is there right behind Willian, Oscar and Fabregas, and again, once he reaches his potential, he could even eclipse them and be better. Obviously, I forgot Eden Hazard there as well. Our number 1 offensive midfielder. Let's take a quick look at his stats. Again, first touch, passing, technique, very important. Vision as well. Good decision making, a bit of flair, good composure. So he's also a fairly ambitious personality, so that's really good. And again, very similar to Tillemans, he should leave the club at around, I'd say a bit less, maybe 20 to 25 million. Okay, sorry about that. So let's make an inquiry. So bear with me for a second. I hit make an inquiry by mistake. So what I'm going to actually make an offer instead. So let's start off saying £15 million and see what Schalke say. Third on the list is Højbjerg, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, currently on loan at Schalke. Another young player. As you can see, something common throughout all of these targets are that they are young players with a lot of potential, but have the stats to back it up. As you can see, great vision, technique and passing, good first touch as well, great composure, and again another ambitious player. make an offer in the region of 15 million as well. And that's it, guys. So obviously, we're going to be having a look. To be honest, whichever of these midfielders I end up buying, they'll most likely turn out to be regular first team, regulars in the first team. But although we've got quite a high transfer budget, I want to make sure that we spend the money wisely. Keep in mind we need to strengthen a left back position and hopefully someone up front as well. Fourth and final player we'll be looking at is Ruben Neves, Porto player, 18 years old as well, as you can see. Similar stats to the other guys. Good decision making, good composure. Quick look at the report as well. 2 to 3 star current ability, going up to 3 to 5 star potential ability. Again, all these players are currently being scouted. What we'll do, we'll make an offer. Something else we need to consider as well is whether they're going to want to join and what money they're going to be asking for as their weekly wage. So again, let's go through all 4 of them and we'll see who we end up with. To be honest, I'm only going to be buying 1 or 2 of them. Feel free to leave some comments if you wish in the comment section about who you've bought in your previous saves and how that worked out. Again, as we said, Jordan Houghton, we're keeping him here just for the time being. And this is Ricardo Muniz, a Dutch coach we've added to the backroom staff. So no one's recommended any players for me as of yet. Quite a disappointment. As you can see, Remy's still in the news. The big story, AS Monaco signed Remy. As you remember in the last episode, we sold Remy for 11 million pounds, and that's kind of going to trigger off our spending. As you can see, our bids are all in the news as well here. Let's have a look at what some of our rivals are doing. So we've got Spurs bids for someone called Promes. Not sure who he is. Leicester interested in Peruzzi. Nothing much as of yet. Still early though, still early days. So, moving swiftly on. See what we've got in the inbox. Rajkovic, match report, and Rashford, one of the other upfront players that we're following. So, I've rejected the 15 million bid. Let's go up to... Okay, here we are. So, Mayor has a minimum fee release clause of 17.750. So there we go. So let's go with 17.75. See what they say. Okay, Marco Reus, top quality German midfielder as well. More of a winger, to be honest. We've got Eden Hazard and quite a few young ones like Traore and Kennedy. So it wouldn't really make sense to spend 40-50 million on a player like Marco Reus. Taking nothing away from him. Top player, but we seem to be covered in that, well, in those positions. Moving swiftly on, let's have a look at the inbox. So, great, having a look here. Some of the other players that I've been scouting. Saido Berino, young talented striker from West Brom. Along with the likes of Edinson Cavani, top quality international striker from PSG. Moving back to our actual bids, as you can see here, Ruben Neves' bid for 15 million has been rejected as well. So let's up that slightly up to 18 million. Make the offer. As you can see, Bayern Munich, Heuberg's parent club, have negotiated my 15 million bid into a 21.5 million. So let's go somewhere in between at 18. Let's see where that takes us. Tiedemann, Anderlecht have upped my bid to 36.5 million. Which is a bit expensive, to be honest, so I'm just going to offer something in the region. Here we are, 24 million. Perfect. Rejects the bid for Houghton, and Kiwami's low move. Perfect. So I'm going to accept the low move so we can get started. We'll have a quick word with him. He wanted something, so I've made the decision to loan you out so you can continue your development. Depending on how that progresses, we'll re-evaluate your position in the squad upon your return. Perfect. He loves the club, but he's happy to get the game time. That's great. A couple of days away from our next friendly against Red Star. Hopefully we'll be able to get at least one of the transfers sorted by then. Here we go. So Maximilian Meyer, offer accepted for 17.75 million. Rather than back up, he'll be more of a rotation player. Let's offer him 60k a week with add-ons. Perfect. We'll just finalise the deal, see if he accepts. So that's Maximilian Meyer, looking positive so far. Let's carry on with the rest now. So Ruben Neves, I'm going to up the bid to 20 million. Made the offer there. And Bayern Munich have accepted the 18 million for Højbjerg. Current wages, let's offer him 35k a week with add-ons. He wants a yearly wage rise, 15%. Let's negotiate that down to 10%. Perfect. So finalise that as well and reject this. Tielemans, 24 million initial fee accepted. They want some add-ons after league appearances. To be honest, I'm not interested in that. Let's try and remove these clauses from the negotiation. Just get rid of everything here, even this. Obviously, if we want to sell him in the future, I don't want to be giving Anderlecht 40% of the profit. Let's up our bid to 28 million. Ruben Neves, bid rejected again. I'm upping it to 22 million. Basically, that's most of the negotiation done. Let's move on to the next friendly match. We'll set up the team, go through that, and hopefully at least finalise one of the signings. So, looking at condition, again, it's still Spilicueta only who's still injured, out for another 1 to 3 days, so he should be back with the squad shortly. Olaina seems to be the lowest condition, still at 88. We might be able to get some minutes in. So, I'm going to start off with Begovic in goal. I'll have Gary Cahill and Kurt Zuma at the back. As you can see, I'm going to be mixing things up as we go along here. Let's stick Pato up front, Trier on the right, stick Jordan Houghton in midfield, Vanovic at right back so we can rest Aina. We want Hazard on the left flank. Jay De Silva at left back, Loftus-Cheek midfield, and Oscar in front of him. We'll have second half team, Courtois in goal, Terry at the back with Matt Miazga. We'll stick in Baba on the left. We'll have Kennedy at right back again, seeing that he did so well in one of the friendlies. We will have Falcao up front. Midfielders, we'll look at introducing Mikel and Matic at half time. Behind the striker, sorry, we'll have Pedro, Fabregas and Willian. And we'll stick in Diego Costa in the subs as well, see if we can give him some game time. So there we are, just submitting the team. As I mentioned earlier, Red Star FC, French, second division outfit. Nothing to worry about really. Aiming for a better win this time around. I want to see a 2-3, 4-0 hopefully. As you can see here, pre-match analysis. I like this Chelsea side and believe they should be able to secure a win against Red Star FC today. Key man for the game is the flamboyant winger Eden Hazard. Let's see what it's got to offer. So as you can see here on the right, this is how we're lining up. Mixture of first team along with youth, the likes of Traore, Houghton and De Silva, mixing it up with the first team. In regards to the overall team talk, let's keep it assertive, and this is your chance to impress me. Here we go. So just starting the match off here, Chelsea in blue kicking from left to right of the screen, and as you can see, some of the other English clubs in action as well against other European sides. 10 minutes, 11 minutes in, no action as of yet. Oh my God, looks like Oscar has picked up an injury. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. It's potential upper body injury. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to stick Hazard in the central position, bring Pato out to the left, and bring in Diego Costa for Oscar. So what I'm going to be doing here is giving Hazard a chance behind the striker in the hole and see how it goes. Again, keep in mind, depends on how it goes, I might move him back out to the left wing for the second half. We'll have a look at his fitness obviously and see if he's up for it. Zuma with the ball from the back, out to Loftus-Cheek, Eden Hazard, Traore to Diego, 1-0. That's more like it. As you can see, Hazard's input already in that role behind the striker. Such a good player. I think he could play in any of the positions off the striker. Same goes for Willian and even Pedro as well, left or right. I think he'll do great either side. So 38 minutes in, nearly half time. Begovic with a goal kick up. Header up by the defender. Loftus-Cheek down to Pato. Come on Pato, decent pass this time. Hazard picks up the ball. Ivanovic out wide. Good cross in. What a goal. Diego Costa on the score sheet straight away. Tell you what, that was a brilliant ball from Branislav Ivanovic. Further proving his worth on that right flank. So, half time. Quick team talk for the new boys. Assertively, you know what to do. Just going to move over to the tactics screen and make my half-time changes. So bringing Courtois, John Terry, and Matt Miazga at the back, Baba on the left. We'll leave Ivanovic on there. I'm going to bring Kennedy into that left defensive position. Pedro on the right, just because he scored last time. I'm going to bring Fabregas in the middle. I'm going to leave Hazard on a bit more. Bring in Falcao up front. Stick on Matic in midfield. So there are the changes for half time. Hopefully we can build on the 2-0 win. So basically Hazard is staying on and Ivanovic as well. I think they're having a good match. So Baba with the ball, cross in the middle. Can't Pedro pick it up? Can he get another cross in? Yes he can. Straight into the goalie's arms. Okay, we need to be a bit better with our crosses there, Pedro. Come on, so let's get the ball. Hazard. There he is. Falcao. 2-0. 3-0, sorry. Brilliant goal there by the substitute, Radamel Falcao. $50 minutes in, 3-0. Really happy with the score. Diego Costa has got 2 goals in the short time he was playing, Falcao has got the third one. As you can see here, Red Star FC are making their subs. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. So let's play this out for another 10 minutes or so, and then maybe introduce another player or two to finish off the match. Again, a clean sheet is really important here, so I hope my guys can dig in deep and hold on to this clean sheet. Good save by Courtois. I spoke too soon. 3-1. One back for the French. Bit lackluster at the back there from the boys in blue. We definitely need to improve there, especially when we come up against tougher opposition. So, approaching the 70-minute mark, Pedro offside. I'm just gonna make my final substitutes. I'm gonna stick Willian in, hold behind the striker instead of Hazard. And that's that. We'll leave. Actually, what we'll do, let's introduce Mikel Ivanovic. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to move Kennedy in to the right back position. Now I'm going to get Mikel. He's obviously not going to play here. I'm from the left wing. I'm going to swap him with Fabregas, and Mikel's in his position now. Fabregas for Willian, and Pedro for William. So what I've done here, I've got Pedro attacking from the left, William from the right, and Fabregas through the middle. No need for any individual team talks here. So yeah, just want to see that last 20 minutes now. Again, if we can get one more goal and not let any more in, I'll be happy. As we can see from the ratings, Falcao seems to be at 7.1, a bit ahead of the rest. I'm sure some of the boys from the first half will have some good ratings too, especially Diego Costa. So, question is, can we get the fourth? Good header by Baba. Some loose ball in the centre of the park. Come on, Kennedy. Okay, can we get the ball off him? Last few minutes of the match, really. So, good interception by Kennedy. Easy does it to Mikel. Good interception by the defence. So, Matic this time, out wide to Willian. What's he going to do? Through the Fabregas. Can he find someone? Falcao. Second goal of the match. And that's Red Star 1, Chelsea 4. Brilliant performance by both the strikers, to be honest. 2 goals apiece for Diego Costa and Falcao. So let's get the ball off them. Maybe one last chance. No. Full time. Final whistle goes, as you can see. And I'm going to give an overall team talk. Actually, passionate. Good performance all round. You look ready to hit the ground running when the season kicks off. Everyone in high spirits. Falcao, player of the match. Only 2 negatives really is that goal conceded and injury to Oscar. Let's hope it's not too bad. As you can see here, Falcao, player of the match. 2 goals by Diego Costa in the first half. 2 goals by the man Falcao himself in the second half. Oscar, fractured ribs. So it is out for 4 to 5 weeks. Bit of a disappointment really. Let's have a quick word with him. Okay, I want to assure you that the place in the team is secure after your return from injury. Thanks for all the support, he appreciates it. That's perfect. So, quick update on the transfers. So, as we were mentioning before the friendly, we've got an offer accepted for Højbjerg. That's 18 million. An offer accepted for Maya in the same region, 17.75. We're still waiting. Ruben Neves, 22 million. And Tielemans, we're waiting for a response, 28 million. Let's reject this offer for now. But again, it's seeming more and more likely that Houghton might have to give way. So Tielemans' offer has been accepted at 28 million with no add-ons, so that's good. Let's see what we can offer him as a contract. So we're looking at rotation. We'll look at 4-year contract. and he's currently on 20k wages, so I think if we offer 35 he might accept. Nope, he obviously wants much more, so let's remove this and offer him 55. Let's see what he says. So that's finalized. Mayer is set to sign 18.5 million. I'm just going to delay this while we have a look at the other transfers and then make a choice on who we're going to get. Ruben Neves, still negotiating, so let's go for 24 million. Another function we've got is that we can suggest terms and stay in negotiation. Now that we're pushing for time, I'm going to do that. As you can see here, poor or disappointed with the offer. So I'm just going to up this up to his minimum release clause, which is 25 million, and make that offer. Season ticket sale, quick update, sold nearly 20,000 season tickets, nearly there basically. Quick update on the Serie A potential targets. Decent targets here in the likes of Higuain, Bilia and Asamoah, and some top quality guys from the UK as well. Another addition, Neil Dewsnip, so 51-year-old coach. Another offer accepted here, Højbjerg. Let's just delay that for a moment while we finalise the rest. We'll reject Houghton's bid, and Ruben Neves offer accepted, but as you can see here, is currently not interested in negotiating. So we'll have a quick chat with him. Let's say that if you join us, I envisage that you're going on to have a great career at the club. You could become an icon or even a legend here. Chelsea just doesn't interest me. That's got to hurt. That does hurt. I understand where you're coming from. I'm disappointed in your lack of interest. So that's that. Ruben Neves, we can tick him off the list. And that leaves us with Højbjerg, 18 million, Mayer, 17.75, and Tielemans for 28 million. That's all for today, guys. Obviously, tune in for the next episode where we'll actually be finalising one or more of these transfers, and we'll even start looking at the other positions as well. In the meantime, obviously, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And again, if you've got any suggestions as to who we should go for, whether we should pay that bit extra for Tielemans, maybe go for Mayer or Højbjerg, or even anyone else, please drop me a comment on the comment section, so you can help us out here. That's all for today. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching.